Hello lovelies, hello amazing family, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, you are highly welcome. My name is Faith. Thank you so much for being here, and to all my loyal subscribers, God bless each and every one of you for all the love and support. Today I'll be sharing with you on how I made this easy yet tasty bitter leaf soup, also known as onugbu. Bitter leaf is a traditional soup mostly eaten by the eastern part of Nigeria. Make sure you stick around, watch this video to the end so that you don't skip any vital part. So without wasting much of your time, let me show you the ingredients for this simple recipe and let's get started. Alright, for my protein of choice, I've got in here some beef food. Beef food improves digestion and when eating is being converted to collagen. And I love beef food because it doesn't have much fat as well. And I've got in here some unskinned goat meat. Use any protein of your preference. And I've got in here some cocoyam. I've already washed and cut them into tiny chips. If you cannot lay your hands on cocoyam, you can also use coca oats in place of cocoyam. And I've got in here some fresh bitter leaf. I love my bitter leaves to be tiny because of my kids so that they can chew and enjoy the vegetable. And I have in here some mackerel fish. You all know how I love my mackerel fish. Like if I don't have mackerel fish in the house, I just feel demotivated to cook. And I have in here some jumbo divine shrimps. And I've got in here some blended stuffs like onions, uziza seeds, green bell peppers, crayfish with grounded smoked dry fish. The green bell pepper, you can substitute it for habanero pepper, cayenne pepper, or any chili of your choice. And I've got in here some red sliced onions and some oil. In a clean and big enough pot, add in the washed cut cocoyam. Cocoyam is a tropical starchy root crop. There are many varieties of cocoyam, but the most common are the soft or the tiny variety that is mainly used to thicken soup. So I will highly recommend the soft or the tiny variety if you are making bitter leaf soup or hand soup or any soup of your choice. So cutting the cocoyam into chips will make it to cook faster. So I went ahead and added enough water. I'm going to cover the pot and allow to cook for 20 minutes or until it is very soft. In another pot, I'm going to add in the meat, starting with the toughest one, which is the beef foot, followed by the goat meat. Then I will add in the mackerel fish. I'm going to add some onions, bouillon powder, salt. Then I will add some water, cover and allow to cook. My family does not enjoy hard or tough meat, so I always ensure my proteins are 100% cooked. I know some people will frown at the onions I'm using for this soup. The truth is that I can't really see myself cooking soup or boiling meat without adding onions. So if you are allergic to onions inside your bitter leaf soup, please do well to omit it. I've actually tested bitter leaf soup with and without onions. Trust me, if you ask me to pick my favorite, I am going to pick the one with onions because onions makes a lot of difference inside a recipe. So yeah, just do you. It's your recipe. Do you and cook how your family enjoy eating it, okay? There's this particular bitter leaf that is very bitter. I can't remember the name right now, but if you know the name, please write it on the comment section. If you make mistake of using that bitter leaf directly inside your soup without parboiling it, your family will be frowning throughout the process of eating that delicious soup that you have just prepared. So I will advise you to parboil your bitter leaf before adding it inside your soup, especially if you don't know the species of the bitter leaf that you are using. I actually watched this bitter leaf myself, but that is not a guarantee that it's not going to be bitter, okay? To be on the safe side, I just added it inside my pot I added some water, some salt. I covered it, then I'll place it on the stove top. I'm going to allow it to boil for 10 minutes, and please, while the bitter leaf is cooking or parboiling, make sure you put an eye on it, because when it starts boiling, it will boil over, making a mess all over your stove or your gas. The cocoyam is cooked at this point, so I just went ahead and peeled off the skin. I'm going to add them into a power blender. I'll be adding water gradually or one at a time just to help the blending process. And you have to blend the cocoyam when it is a little bit warm. That way you won't have much lumps, okay? So blend until it is very, very creamy or until it's very, very soft. At this point, the proteins has been cooking for 30 minutes. I'm just going to take out the fish out from the pot so that it doesn't split. When I'm done taking out the fish, I'm still going to cover the lid. I will allow the rest of the meat to cook for extra 60 minutes because I want the meat to be very, very soft. "60 minutes later, at this point, if you feel that the water or stock inside your soup will not be enough to form the base of the soup that you are making, go ahead and add in some water. The water in my dialect, we call it mmiri ofe. Mmiri ofe. Repeat after me on the comment section. Mmiri ofe. Mmiri ofe. That is water for soup, okay? So I went ahead and added in the shrimps. I went ahead and added in the blended stuffs. I added in the cocoyam. I'm going to add oil. I will cover and allow to cook for 15 minutes. When you are adding the cocoyam, add it according to how light or how thick you want your soup to be. But one thing is sure, when the soup cools down, it becomes more thicker. While the pot of soup is busy boiling poto poto, "Nwana no kwam nofe, putu putu nofe, apụtala me, nwana no kwam nofe, putu putu nofe." Alright, lovelies, at this point the bitter leaf is ready. I'm just going to take it out from the stove, transfer it into a sieve. I will carefully wash this bitter leaf until the water runs clear. It's been 15 minutes now, and at this point all the cocoyam has dissolved. The soup looks loose or watery at this point as well, but don't worry, I got your back, okay? So I'm going to add in the washed bitter leaf. I will add and stir. Some people prefer the scanty bitter leaf inside their bitter leaf soup. It is totally up to you to decide what you want or how your family enjoy or loves it. Taste to adjust seasoning, but please be careful when you are adding sodium or salt. Cover and allow to cook for extra 10 minutes. Minutes later, Add back the macrofish, give it the last stir, cover and allow to boil for just extra 2 minutes and your soup will be as good as ready. Alright, lovelies, like I earlier told you, I said I got your back, right? This is an hour later. The soup is completely cold. Did you notice the change in consistency? That is the power of the thickener, Cocoyam. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you picked one or two from today's recipe. You can have this soup with any swallow of your choice. If you have made it to this point and you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so? It is totally free. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with 2, 3 or even 5 of your friends that might find it helpful. Catch you all on my next video. Enjoy!